Hey everyone, Diane Moser here, sitting in my studio at the Virginia Center for the Creative Arts in Amherst, Virginia. Debbie asked me to do a little video on my 2-week residency here. So before we get started on what I'm working on in my studio, I thought I'd give you a little tour of the place. So this is Rhonda. Rhonda is the master chef at VCCA, and we love her cooking.
And I can say anything I want, right?
And you can say anything you want.
Debbie, get here, fast!
So this is the road from the fellows' residence in the office and to come to the studio barn. And this is where all the studios are. There are studios for writers and visual artists. And there are 3 composer studios. And there are 3 composers here, and we're all women. And that's an unusual thing usually at artist colonies, so that's pretty cool. We're coming into the sculpture garden, and now making my way to my studio through the windy halls, and there's paintings on the walls, some sculptures here and there. And here we go, coming up to my door. There are actually 2 doors to my studio because it's soundproof. And here we are, with the air conditioner on because it gets quite warm down here, but I have lots of light. I really like that. And beautiful views out my windows. It's very quiet back where I am. It's a really wonderful studio to work in. There's a bed in case I need to take a nap. And there's another door that leads to the outside. It's very quiet back here. Sometimes there are cows and horses. Lots of birds. I sit back here and listen to birds. And right after I shot this, or about an hour later, was when we had the torrential downpour. You can kind of see the clouds back there forming. It's very beautiful, very peaceful, very great place to compose music. So here we are back in my studio, and the project that I'm working on right now is about music of the spheres, and specifically Johannes Kepler, who was an astronomer who died in the 1600s, mid-1600s, who was really the last astronomer to work on this idea. So I have lots of books that I'm showing you that I'm using. The sound painting book actually has to do with conduction. That's something that I use in my compositions, and I'm still working on my bird songs. And one of my very favorite books, The Handy Astronomer Answer Book, which is written by Charles Liu, who's our resident astrophysicist in Montclair, and The Music of the Heavens by Bruce Stevenson, who helps me to understand Kepler. And these are a lot of my notes and scratches of things that I'm doing. But one of the coolest things is this piano, which is a Yamaha disc clavier, because I can play it and record into it at the same time. So check it out. So there you have it. That was an improvisation that I did the first night I was here. And as I progress, I'll get back to you and show you what else that I'm doing. So I hope everybody's having a really great summer. and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.